I got jacked training just 3 days a week. You know, that takes me under 3 hours in total. In fact, this is the exact program many of my busy clients use to build muscle fast with minimum time and effort. But I have to warn you, what I will tell you in this video works so well, people would start accusing you of taking steroids. So if you want to finally achieve your dream body, follow along and take some notes. Point number 1, less is more. Most fitness advice online comes from people on steroids for people on steroids, or for professional athletes. This works for them because it's their only job, or they have enhanced recovery. However, when a natural person starts training 5-6 days a week for 1 to 2 hours, all they do is burn out both physically and mentally, because they get sick and tired of staying at the gym for so long they need to start paying rent. This is why training less leads to more muscle growth, because by training just 2 to 4 days a week, you get enough time to recover. And most people don't realize it, but we don't grow during training. We grow during recovery after training is done. If you train too much, you simply don't give yourself enough time to recover, and this leaves you with no results no matter how hard you try. Okay, this is cool, but now we need to understand what should you actually train in these 3 days of the week. And this leads us to the next point. Point number 2, what is the best split? There's no one size fits all here. This is why instead of giving you just one weekly split, I'll give you 3, and I have them all of them. So just what feels best for you. All these 3 splits are really effective, so I recommend experimenting with them. Split number 1 is my personal favorite. It's chest and back on day 1, legs on day 2, and arms and shoulders on day 3. And of course, leave 1 to 2 days between sessions for recovery. Split number 2 is doing full body 3 times per week. And split number 3 is doing push-pull legs. Alright, this is great, but it doesn't matter how great your split is if you don't know the most effective exercises for muscle growth and time efficiency. And this leads us to our next point. Point number 3. What are the best exercises? They're basically compound exercises that hit multiple muscles at once to save time and effort. Those are the super deep squat, leg press or hack squat. They will blow up your quads and glutes at once. The pull up or the pull down that will grow your back, rear delt, forearms and biceps. The incline bench press that will grow your whole pecs and emphasize on the upper chest for a more aesthetic look. And also will grow the triceps and front delts. The row, which will complete your back and traps, but this is not everything. We need to add some accessory exercises to complete the aesthetic physique. Those are the side lateral raises to blow up your side delts. Most people don't know this, but you have to train only your side delts, because the front delts are worked enough with pushing exercises like the bench press, and the rear delts are worked enough with pulling exercises like the pull-up and the row. Also, if you want to grow your arms faster, just add bicep curls of choice and overhead tricep extensions, because research shows it grows all 3 heads of the tricep faster than any other exercise. And last but not least, add standing calf raises if you want to grow your calves too. Just make sure you're not doing seated calf raises, because they only grow the outer part of the calves. Add seated hamstring curls to grow your hams if you want to. And also, if you want to grow your quads even faster, add some leg extensions. That's it. These are the only exercises you ever need. Now, in order to really grow as fast as possible, try doing 5 to 10 sets per muscle per week. 5 for the muscles that are already hit or you don't want to grow them more, and 10 for the muscles you really want to grow as fast as possible. Alright, that was great, but you will progress much slower if you don't know the right rep range you need to train in. And this leads us to our next point. Point number 4. What is the best rep range for muscle growth? Well, it's not 6 to 12 like most gym gurus love preaching. According to research, it's between 5 and 30 reps. What I would recommend you is to train between 10 and 20 though, because you will use lighter weights, which will take less time to warm up and also lower the risk of injury. It will also not take too much time, like going to 30 reps and beyond. But here's something really important most people won't tell you. In order to make your workouts as short as possible without sacrificing muscle gains, use these 2 time-saving hacks. Number 1. Superset antagonist muscle groups like chest and back or biceps and triceps, and so on. Number 2. Rest only 30 seconds between sets when doing exercises that are too difficult to superset like the squat or the leg press. This may seem like too little rest, but what actually matters for muscle growth is staying near muscular failure, and all the easy reps in the beginning are not what makes your muscles grow. The only time you want to rest for longer is when you train purely for strength, like a powerlifter. But the best thing is, with my method, you not only grow muscle faster, but also get stronger as you increase your muscle mass. And the best thing is, it will improve your health and make you live much longer too, because you'll be out of breath during workouts, which is like doing cardio at the same time. Two birds with one stone. Oh, that is fantastic, but people would still not make any gains if they don't apply the next point. Point number 5, the most important thing for muscle growth. When we train, our body gets used to our workout. This is why most people hit a plateau and never progress despite going to the gym consistently. What you want to do in that situation is to make your workout slightly harder each week by adding one rep or increasing the weight with just a little bit. This will make your muscles grow faster in order to adapt to the harder workouts each week. But this is not everything. I need to tell you something really important that most people won't tell you. We don't recover 100% after every workout. It's more like 90 to 95%, and this compounds with each session. This is why it's not a good idea to train all the time. Our body is like a car. If you floor it all the time, it will just break down and you will not be able to drive it. This is why it's best to have a deload week, where you don't train at all. During this week, your whole body will regenerate and you will become even more sensitive to muscle growth. It's like doing one step backwards to do two steps forward. Alright, now I have to tell you something really important. Everything I told you will give you amazing results, but all that information could be confusing. This is why I made a completely free document with this program with sets, reps, exercises, and extra instructions that were not included in this video. You can get this program completely for free from the link in the comment section below this video. However, now I need to be honest with you. No matter how much muscle you gain, you'll still look as if you don't even work out if you have too much body fat covering your hard-earned muscles. So if you want to learn the easiest way to get lean without eating food you hate, doing hours of cardio, starving, or counting calories, watch this video now.